I want to take just a minute and talk about Ohio before I talk about this particular part of Ohio. The longer I'm in this job, and I've been in this job about 8 months, and I want to thank you for helping me get it, as a matter of fact. The longer I'm in this job, the more proud I become of Ohio. And of course, this part of Ohio is an integral and important part of the great state. But it is true, and I stood there and listened to Tony talk, and I thought, this guy gets it. He's talking about things that really matter in the lives of families and communities. He's talking about sewer systems that don't smell so bad. You know they're there. He's talking about water, recreation, jobs. He's talking about collaboration and cooperation and partnership. Tony is a person who obviously wants to reach out and pull this community together. Too many people in political life today take great pleasure in tearing down. And we can't turn it around overnight, but I want to tell you, I'm trying to begin the process at the state level, and Tony's going to begin the process here in the community area of Lorain and Lorain County. And I am happy to be here tonight because I am a selfish person. As governor, I want local leadership in these local communities that will work with me and partner with me rather than fight my agenda. And I pledge to Tony, and I think he'll pledge to me tonight, that we will work together, hand in glove, to try to move Lorain and Lorain County and this region of the great state of Ohio forward in the weeks and months to come. Now, we've taken some initial steps, and I want to thank the legislators who partnered with me. We passed a budget. We put more money into early child care and education. We did increase per pupil funding for our elementary and secondary schools. We are beginning the shifting of the tax burden from the local property tax more onto the state where it more appropriately belongs. We have frozen college tuition in Ohio after 10 straight years of annual 9% increases in college tuition. And we have granted a property tax cut to every senior citizen and every totally disabled person in Ohio. We've tried to provide health care for all of our children. And the budget that we passed will do that. You say, how is that possible? Well, Medicaid provides care for the poorest children from the poorest families. Most children have coverage through their parents' work-related health insurance. But we've worried about that middle group. Those kids from families who have moms and dads that work, but whose employers do not provide coverage, and who make so little they could not possibly go out and buy a private insurance plan for their children. And so in our budget, we're covering children up to 300% of poverty, and if there are families with children who have special health care issues like cancer or Down syndrome, we're allowing them to buy into Medicaid coverage. And I believe that will make it possible for every kid in Ohio to get coverage. There's a problem, though. We've got a president in Washington, D.C. that says if the state children's health insurance program is increased by $35 billion over 5 years, he's going to veto the bill. I don't want you to let up. I don't want you to give out. And I don't want you to give in. Because the country, as well as the state of Ohio, is depending upon our ability to contribute to the turning around not only of Ohio, but the turning around of America. And this country is depending on us. Because we know how California is going to vote next year. And we know how Texas is going to vote next year. And that's why the eyes of the country are on Ohio. Because Ohio is the true swing state. And we will determine who's going to provide the future leadership for our country. And so I'm here, Tony, helping you get elected, I hope. And then I'm going to use you, man. My friend, the next mayor of the great city of Marine